Okay, so I said I would show you how to cook cocoyam and plantain. Well, I'm going to have lunch now, so I'm just going to throw this in as an extra. So this is the plantain I'm going to peel, and I'm going to peel the cocoyam, and afterwards I just boil both of them together in a saucepan filled with water, hot water and salt, and I leave it to boil for at least like 10 minutes. But in any case, I will check using a sharp edge to check whether it's soft and ready to be eaten. But before, I will advise that you wash the cocoyam. So I'm going to wash it, and then I'll come back. I've washed the cocoyam and the plantain. It may not be even necessary to do so. So now I have, this is to collect compost, biodegradable foodstuffs. So this is what I do. I always separate them. So I'm peeling. You peel it like a banana, but you just use the knife. Okay, so peeling. I just thought I'd throw this in because I'm ready to prepare lunch. Oops. I mustn't lose my plantain. So like this, just slice it, like that. And the cocoyam. Sizable chunks, and then you just peel off the skin like this. No special skill here. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to cut it into two like this. Okay, so it's small chunks. I'll do the same for this. Peel off the skin, like this. Oh God. I have to think it over. Cutting it into smaller pieces. The next chunk. Oops, so cutting into half, and then the last piece, just mind the fingers, because especially the knife is very sharp. The last thing you want to do is to cut your finger. So this is it. I'm going to cut it into half. So it's a smaller piece. The smaller the better, because then it cooks fast. Here is the washed plantain and garden egg. I'm gonna pour hot water on it and then put it on the stove. I have put the plantain and the cocoyam on the stove, the electric stove, so it's boiling right now at very high temperature, the highest possible. And I will flip the camera over so you see how it boils. Nothing special. Like I said, I cut the plantain and cocoyam, peeled off the skin, and then I washed it under warm tap water, even cold water. And then afterwards, I gave it like 2 rinses. And then afterwards, I poured hot water over it. That way it boils faster, and then I save more energy, and it's less costly. And then, of course, I added a pinch of salt, some salt in it. And so now it's boiling. So I'm going to flip the camera over and I show you how it boils. This is the plantain you see with the cocoyam, and it's now boiling. Okay, so I'm just going to cover it so then it boils faster. So voila, and then I'll have it with groundnut soup that I already prepared before. It's the last bit of it, but I'll show you so you have an idea. So it's almost cooked, and I'm boiling the eggs. And this is the groundnut soup that I'm heating. So dinner is almost served. So here is an electric stove. I don't know anybody in Geneva who uses a gas stove, but in Ghana, you more often than not have people, using gas. Okay, there's somebody at the door. So the cocoyam and the plantain, is ready. I'm boiling the eggs and the groundnut soup is ready. So in a few minutes I will be ready to serve. So this is the finished product. So I have water with my lunch. You see I have 2 eggs here. Yeah, so you see the 2 eggs, the plantain and the boiled cocoyam and boiled plantain. So this is what I'm having for lunch. I'd already prepared the groundnut soup, so in another video I will show you how I prepare it from scratch. So this is groundnut soup I had already prepared. I normally prepare big pot, and then when it cools down I transfer them into small containers, and that way I put them in the fridge, and anytime I'm hungry I get out one of the containers, I defreeze excuse me, by soaking or dipping the container in hot water to help the frozen groundnut soup to thaw, and then I put it on the stove, and then I heat it up, and I eat it with whatever. So this particular groundnut soup I prepared it with chicken, but I've eaten all the chicken, so this is why I am adding eggs to the groundnut soup for protein. Of course, groundnuts contain protein, okay? And essential, and is it essential oils? Yeah, and oils, vegetable oils, and so voila. So I'm flipping the camera over to end the video. So I did say that I would demonstrate in another video how I prepare groundnut soup, and that groundnut soup and boiled plantain and boiled cocoyam. But since I hadn't had lunch and I was going to prepare lunch anyway, I just decided, okay, let me just film this, me boiling the plantain and the cocoyam and heating the groundnut soup, and then boiling eggs and putting all together for lunch. So in a separate video, of course, I'll show you how to make groundnut soup from scratch. But voila, so I will stick this this scene into the clip that I did before, and that way it is more complete. So I said I was gonna have lunch. I am, but I took you through the process of actually preparing my lunch, and so now I'm ready to go and have lunch, to eat lunch. So I will end this scene right here and now. I will say bye-bye again because I already did so before, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what the topic will be, but it will still center about the main theme of all my video clips or stories. It's about our health being our most precious asset. It's actually our wealth, because without good health you can't achieve much in life, you know, regardless, even if you have millions in the bank, you can't. So for me, emphasis should first and foremost go in investing in your health, because that's your wealth, and then every other thing can flow from that, you know, from a healthy body, a healthy mind, a healthy spirit, healthy emotions, healthy environment, healthy friends, you know. So voila. So I'm still in pain, but it's better, I must say. So I will end my video now, and I will see you in the next one. I keep repeating myself, right? Okay, I will end the video now, and I see you in the next one. In the interim, do keep safe, keep healthy, because that's your wealth, and happy, because yeah, nobody can make you happy. You have to happy yourself. You have to be responsible, take care of your own happiness. So in essence, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay wealthy, because your health is your wealth. And on that note, I will finally say bye-bye, and hope to see you again in my next one. So just to say that the idea is that as somebody who is aging, okay, I'm trying to live my life more responsibly health-wise, and to invest really in my health, and to see whether that will have an impact on the aging process, whether that will slow down the aging process and help me to age more gracefully, and so to live a longer, happier, and more healthy life going forward. So that's basically the underlying theme of all my videos. But at the same time, I like to take you places where I go to satisfy my curiosity, because there's so much to do and so much to see here in Geneva, Switzerland. It's a small city, but it's very international, very cosmopolitan, and there's lots to do, lots of culture, lots of history. The geography, ooh la 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 la, it was like if God, you know, thought of creating heaven on earth, it must have been here in Switzerland. It's such a beautiful country. Pricey, expensive, but you know, hey, it's so beautiful. So I hope to take you around eventually to all the 26 different cantons, so we get to discover the Switzerland with all its different cantons, and in each canton, of course, there's the history, there's the geography, there's the culture, you know, festivals, music festivals, and other cultural activities, and together we get to discover Switzerland. But we start first with Geneva, because that's where I reside, and voila. I think it's getting too long. I'm getting carried away, so I'll let you go so I can have my lunch. It's already cold, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, do take care. Bye.